Despite the fact that it will be a short week for three of the four soaps, Only Days of Our Lives will air a new episode on Monday. A whole lot of drama will be unfolding. Friday's cliffhangers set big events in motion, and we'll see the fallout playing as the fall season officially begins. Read on, and we'll take a closer look at some of the stories that will be must-see TV this week. After weeks of sitting on the sidelines, bold and beautiful Sheila is finally ready to reclaim her place in son Finn's life. Convinced that the whole courthouse hug thing was a sign of his love, the Mad Mama truly believes that the only thing preventing her from having a loving reunion with Finn is his wife, Steffi. As we saw in Friday's final moments, Sheila took the most insane route possible to this potential reunion. Rather than knock on the front door and say, "Hey, can we talk?" She went to the back of the house and basically let herself in through the sliding glass door. This week, Steffi and Sheila will face off, and it's a battle only one of them can win. What both most realize on some level is that the person who truly holds their fates in his hand is Finn. After the women have it out on Tuesday, Finn tries to intervene on Wednesday. It should surprise nobody who's been keeping track of Jacqueline Massin's Wood's latest pregnancy that Steffi will, by week's end, reach her breaking point. But will this push Finn, or perhaps someone else in Steffi's immediately circle of loved ones, to finally take action and eliminate the threat that is Sheila? We'd love to report that in Genoa City, everyone is talking about Sheila's latest resurrection and rallying around one of her favorite targets, Lauren. But no, so far, young and restless characters seem pretty oblivious to what's going on out on the West Coast. Instead, another troublemaker, although one who is more Manx than maniac, is the talk of the town. Because despite the fact that Nikki warned Audra to end things with Kyle or lose her Joe Nate, will do his best to talk a little sense into his partner in scheming. But it's Nikki who will once again prove to be the heavy hitter. It seems she's determined to give Kyle and Summer's marriage a fighting chance, even if they both seem ready to throw in the towel. Will her closed-door talk with Kyle do the trick, or will the young man prove to be every bit the cad his dad was as a young exec? You'll recall that at one point, Jack was married to innocent Patty, but cheating on her with his then mistress, now wife Diane. The death of Victor Kiriakis has brought several familiar faces back to days of our lives, including Brady's ex, Theresa. By week's end, another schemer will put in an appearance as Vivian, who has been declared dead almost as many times as Stefano, makes her presence known. Before long, Theresa will be raising questions as, following Victor's service, Alex and Brady skip town in an effort to solve the mystery surrounding the dead man's final days. Where was he before the plane went down? And what exactly was he doing there? Get ready for a shock when they uncover the answers. Finally, last week's huge revelations will turn General Hospital upside down. First, there's the fact that Sonny's been arrested, something that many of us frankly thought might never happen. While we're pretty sure that he'll find a way out of this mess, we can't begin to predict how. One thing we're pretty sure of: Diane will play a role. After all, there's nobody better at pulling one's bacon out of the fire and at the very least getting it back into the frying pan. We should expect to see Diane working her fanny off, as she's also trying to help Carly find a way to get Drew out of Pentonville. Meanwhile, an awful lot could wind up riding on a late-in-the-week conversation that Dex and Jocelyn have. We know that he's going to come clean, but can't help wondering if it'll mean exposing all the dirty laundry or keeping some under wraps. But if there's one storyline we're most anxious to see unfold, it involves the shocking, if not entirely unexpected, return of Nicholas. Already, some fans are speculating that, like Esme before him, Spencer's dad might have amnesia. And while that would explain why he seemed so downright chummy with Austin, we sort of suspect that instead the duo have discovered that working together toward a common goal might just get them each what they want. But does Nicholas know that Austin has hit the sheets with Ava, let alone that son Spencer is bonding with his other son, Ace?